Did you always want to watch a video where you wanted to know everything about personal finance? Have you always tried to find out the hidden golden principles of personal finance which can make you rich, wealthy, and wise? Did you know of a show which can break financial freedom myths and give you simplified ideas for financial freedom? Hi, I'm Meghna Bhatia, media concessionaire and a business consultant for print media. Today, we start our show, Financial Freedom Talk with Taresh Bhatia, FFT. Taresh is a financial freedom specialist. He is a consultant to his clients where he coaches and mentors them on matters of personal finance. He is the author of the Amazon bestseller book, The Richness Principles, which was launched in January 2020 with its hardcover copy and a Kindle version available on Amazon. Taresh is a certified financial planner professional, which is the highest qualification in the world of personal finance. Taresh is on a mission to transform how India looks at money, thereby triggering a financial revolution in India. So today, we are starting a weekly show, Financial Freedom Talk with Taresh Bhatia, FFT. This will be a weekly talk by Taresh. He will take questions from general public, will talk to his clients, will bring guest speakers, and go on to break some myths on financial freedom. He plans to give out a gift every day to the best questions asked. So today, let's kickstart by taking his interview. Hi Taresh, welcome to the show.
Hi Meghna, thank you. It's awesome to be here in the Financial Freedom Talk, FFT by Taresh Bhatia.
So trying to understand you, how did you come into this profession?
Meghna, this is a very interesting question because in this profession, nobody ventures out directly. And this is a very, very relatively new industry in India, which is just started in 2014 as a fee-based financial planner and investment advisory. I will go back to the time when I had just graduated, done my MBA, and I was totally free, got married, and I was having my first baby. At that point of time, the liabilities increased, the expenses increased. In my case, the income did not increase. And therefore, we as a couple were looking at some comprehensive financial planning. And at that time, the late 90s, there was nothing called as financial planning. And I wanted to know which is the best insurance for me, which is the best mutual fund for me, which is the best investment ideas for me without somebody selling me some product. And that quest for my knowledge, for understanding how things work in personal finance, took me on a long journey. Couple of years, I kept researching, kept understanding. I attended lots of seminars, over 200 workshops, seminars, conferences worldwide. I even went to USA and I attended a 5-day conference there, which enlightened me that personal finance has got financial planning at the core, and it starts with a course called as certification called as CFP, Certified Financial Planner Professional. And that was the time when I ventured deep into CFP. I cleared all my exams and I was now ready to understand not only for my own self, my quest, but for people. And that's where I got deeply interested in this industry as such.
That's nice. How do you think you're passionate about what you do?
I'm very passionate because this is itself a very interesting field. When I talk to my clients, it's not just the money aspect, it's their entire life ahead. What has gone behind them, what they want today, what is in store for tomorrow, all has to be brought into one frame. And when my clients speak to me, they speak from what is their thoughts immediately. But I would like to go back and what is going on in their mind, what is their family structure, what are their ethos, what are their appetite for risk, how do they look at money today and where they want to spend the money tomorrow, what brings them happiness. So I have read so many books and periodicals, which brings me also to a level where I don't talk only as a financial planner. I did my course in NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming. So I'm a certified NLP coach also. So I can understand when a person says, I want to separate from my husband. I do not want to continue. I do not feel that my husband is helping me in my personal finance. And then I try to read in between the line. That makes it very interesting because it's not just money talk. It's the entire family we are talking to. It's the entire structure of the person's past, present and future we're looking at as a financial planner. So that aspect makes it so interesting that it's a never-ending thing but very interesting.
That's very enlightening. Okay, Tanish, how has the pandemic affected your business in the last 6 months from April to September?
That's a good question because when the pandemic came in, we were not prepared for the online applications happening. We had everything in our office, all our software, all our people were working from the office physically. But in April, when the pandemic came in, I went on and had long discussions with my teams, and then we came up with solutions that there has to be something which is online, and that gave birth in June to the idea there should be a software, there should be a platform, there should be an app which marries both, and for the clients it should be online 24/367. They can view the portfolio any point of time they want. So the pandemic actually forced us to launch the online application, the software and the platform. It brings ease to our operations as well as clients' understanding in a dynamic environment where they can look at their portfolio any point of time, and we don't have to give them a lot of information which we were giving through our hardware-based software. So they can look at their capital gains, they can look at their unrealized gains, they can look at the portfolio summary, the valuations, or what if they redeem anything, what will happen, all their insurance policies, their identity documents, everything is now stored in the app, which is through a login for all our clients. So we worked in July, August, September in the back end, and we were able to bring in all these features integrated at one go for all our fee-based clients.
Wow, that's very impressive. Do you think people understand your profession, what you do?
That's a good question, Meghna, because people don't understand what we are doing. And as I said, this is a relatively new industry in India. Last 70 odd years of India's independence is just about 7-8 years old industry as a fee-based financial planning, and investments have been de-alienated from this because that's a part 2. Till now in India, products were sold, there was mutual funds, there are insurance, but the person who's selling is getting hefty commissions or whatever commissions are there today, and that may not be sufficient for a person to give ethical advice. So de-alienating advice from products I mean insurance, or it is mutual funds, or any real estate, or anything which the client has to invest into. The conflict of interest was arising that if I sell ethically, maybe the product I wish to give you is not in my interest, but it helps you a lot. So this difference, which has been brought out by SEBI starting 2013-14 through a regulation, SEBI RIA, Registered Investment Advisor Regulation 2013, set forth a very clear path that there has to be fee-based financial planning first, and then there has to be investments which have to be based on the financial planning. So this is a relatively new industry in India, and there is huge opportunity for me and people like me who can venture out into this industry.
So how do you encourage people to explore talking about financial freedom?
So that's a good question, Meghna, because people don't understand financial planning at the core. They think that I will invest into mutual funds, I will buy something, I will buy bonds, I will buy shares, and that's called as financial planning. No, it is not, because financial planning first starts with what do you want in life? What do you want to do with your money? Where has it been invested? What are your beliefs? If we go back a little bit, then in my book, The Richness Principles, I've explored these myths starting in the first and second and third module, where I talk about your beliefs since childhood. You grew up and you were told certain things about money, that money doesn't grow on trees, and that how do you know how rich people live their life. This brings everyone to a certain level where they start thinking something about money. And then they also are told so many things over the age 15 to 25, 30, that people start having notions, preconceived notions about money. And there is when the thoughts become a pattern in our mind, in our brain, that whatever we know, whatever we are told, whatever others are doing may be the only thing. So saying that money goes drained when it is invested into mutual funds, insurance, we don't know how much we should take, and things like this become thoughts. So to remove these thoughts, one has to first understand how money will work for you, how money can be working for you, what is your risk appetite, and then only based on a financial plan, it's assistant of a certified financial planner. The plan gives the roadmap like architect who builds a complete structure based on the pillars which he builds up, and on those pillars the next floor and above that is built up. So the structure of a person's financial plan gives the complete blueprint that how you should be investing. And once he understands each one of those aspects, only then he becomes confident that my money is now working as I desire it. So in my book, The Richness Principles, I call it Build Your Richness Principle. The entire book has been made, has been written with the purpose that one can build his or her own designed, personalized richness principles to live life as you want it, not what others tell you or what you see from other people's life. So that's how financial planning begins, Meghna.
That's awesome. So, do you encourage people to join this profession, and how can they join?
Yes, Meghna, financial planning industry, as I said, is a new industry. People who have a passion for understanding how money will work for other people, they are qualified, they have the right certifications, they have cleared the respective exams, they have the right experience, and join a registered investment advisor firm like our firm, Advantage Financial Planners LLP, registered with SEBI since 2014 and renewed again in 2019. Our firm lays that platform and provides the entire infrastructure, regulations, compliance, procedures, and systems in place. Once you work on these systems, then you are comfortable. It's like on a road journey, it's like a train journey. The platform is there, the train is there, there is an engine. You just sit in your seat and you are driven along the train and you ride the journey comfortably. And you switch on the AC, the lights, as you would like to adjust your life. Similarly, in the life of a financial planner, he or she has to adjust to the systems and procedures of a firm, compliance, regulations, and then the journey can be quite comfortable to a great extent. He or she does not have to worry about, am I doing the right thing? Am I delivering the right advice? Is it on certain parameters? Am I lacking something? Is it comprehensive financial planning? Because financial planning is not just investment advice. It is also what insurances you have taken, life, health is covered. You have looked at your savings, investments, income, how much you can save, how much you can invest, what are your goals, what are the time horizon for each goal, what is your risk profile, have you looked at retirement, have you looked at your own will and estate planning, and have you looked at all the goals like vacation, children's education, their marriage, your white good replacement. So all this is encompassed in a comprehensive financial plan which takes a 360-degree view of a person's personal finance, and then only a person can think and make this as a long-term career and profession, and may I say become a partner in our firm in the long run. I would say in that manner.
Wow, that's great. That's great. Okay, so now tell us something about your personal life. What are your hobbies? What do you do in your pastime? Apart from these financial things and numbers in your life, what else do you do?
So Meghna, I am very passionate about photography. Since my age 16, 17, when I first went to Manali, I actually took a camera from a person there and I went on a one-day journey. I shot so many photographs there, and in that 88 to 92, I actually studied at the American Library. I used to go through the books and understand how lighting, camera, aperture, everything works. And from there on, it's about 30 years that I have been passionate about photography. not just still but video. And what you see here today is also a passion, that I'm so passionate about what I do. And photography is one. Of course, laying back and having other interests is my reading journals, magazines, periodicals, looking at my research. And in fact, the book was also a passion, that I wanted to write down at one place what I want to communicate to people. So that was also born out of my passion itself. Yes, Meghna, so these are my passions.
Okay, so tell our viewers what you're going to cover in the Financial Freedom Talk (FFT), and how do you think this weekly episode is going to help the people in general?
Thank you, Meghna. So, in the Financial Freedom Talk FFT with Taresh Bhatia, I plan to have this as a weekly show. And in this, I'm going to be talking about, first of all, talking to a common layman. It's not for my clients, it's not for people who want to be joining us as their clients, but it's explaining certain myths about financial planning. I will bring one topic by one topic every week. I will explore. The second section could be market updates. What's happening in the market, the economy, the GDP, international scenario. Then third, I will look at one product or anything which is one specific area of a product which is being offered by us. Fourth, I will look at questions from our client, queries. So I would like our viewers, our clients, anybody who's with me on Facebook and is watching my YouTube video to post questions to us, whether you do it on the YouTube comments or you put it on my Facebook. Put in the question or just put in me a WhatsApp or email, and we will take up those questions in this section, which will dwell deep into those aspects which you're trying to ask me. Of course, don't ask me the complete financial planning, don't ask me how things will work at a macro level, but I will answer specific questions, not any particular named mutual fund, because we try and avoid any name of a mutual fund or any insurance policy, but generalized view makes me comfortable and you also to understand the concept. Then specifics are later. So that will be the fourth section, and then finally I will delve into what we are trying to focus on. So our weekly focus will be on one particular topic which I would like to choose and talk in detail about that. We could have interviews with a client, we could have interview with who would be specialist. There could be other financial planners which I may be interviewing, like I'm interviewing with you. And
thank you, Taresh. This seems to be very interesting, very intriguing. All the very best for your show, Financial Freedom Talk (FFT), and all your future endeavors. All the very best.
Thank you very much, Meghna. It was very interesting having you as an interviewer here and a panelist here, I would say. And let's see how this show turns out. This is going to be a weekly episode, and what you've done today, very thankful to you. The questions you've asked, the manner in which you've asked, and you've gone deep into doing a little bit of research on me and how this show can become an awesome show going forward. So it's a great time to be. I'm thankful to you and my viewers going forward that they are watching this. They will be watching more episodes, and Financial Freedom Talk FFT will become talk of the town, talk of the country going forward, and it will be, my promise, a very unique view. We are not going to be talking anything about any company or any product, so you will be rest assured that we are not going to be biased, or as we are not taking any money or any favor we are doing for anybody, but this is going to be totally unbiased opinion of Taresh, without going into the benefits of the person who's selling it. But if that product or service or feature is of benefit to my viewers and my clients and my people who are watching the show, that's the real benefit I plan to bring in this show. Thank you very much for watching this show, and we will be continuing on this. Thanks a lot, Meghna. Thank you.